Hello. I believe the music is a little bit low, so that. Hello, how is everyone? Welcome in. It's time for DC. I think the speaker fell into the floor first. Wait, the mic is working. Is there anything wrong, or was it because the music was too low? That is a lot of missions, which means a lot of jammies. Yippee! Should be able to finish Radiant Typhoon after getting all the gems from DC. Music was low. Yeah, that was different playlist with lower volume. But now I believe it's fine. How is everyone? I saw the new accessories and yeah, they're pretty good. I'm getting this one for sure at the very least. Then the other one is the wallpapers. I'll probably get this one, but I'm not sure if I really want to spend much gems on wallpapers anymore in this game. Because the 250 is enough to feel expensive and like this doesn't really do anything. You can even straight up just mod the wallpaper, so why spend gems on this? That being said, the art for this card is very, very good. I like it a lot. Walked in the Xenogears sewers for more than 1 hour. Oh no. I'm dealing with bronchitis and I don't even know how I got it. Well, we've had some, at least in Portugal, some wacky temperature changes. Very typical of these months, I guess, February and March. Weather is just very wild here around this time. I'll think about this one. I don't know if I want to get it. If I get 1,000 gems from just clicking on DC, I don't think that's going to happen since I didn't get very far on previous months. I got to like Master 3 at most. Might have finished at like Master fucking 5. Don't remember. Should stay here. Where can you see it? I know there's somewhere to see. I don't know where to see it. But I know there's somewhere to see like what ranks you hit on previous months. Hello, Will, how are you? Welcome in. Game became horror, help? I don't think I can help you, but I can tell you to enjoy. And hello, Darkstar. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, how many gems do I get? I get more than 1,000 just from this. Okay, good, good. I guess we're doing a pack pull, and if we're doing a pack pull, might as well do prediction. Let me go to my dashboard and get that going. Start the prediction. Just typical stuff. So basically, do I get below average, average, or higher than average amount of filter hearts in the 10 pull? You can now vote. You have 2 minutes. We got the same amount. Really? I guess just being one master gives the same amount. Wait, you are also M5 now that I remember. Why the mongoose gay tags? Yes, I agree. Let's just open the bullshit packs while the prediction ends. If I can even remember where to get it. Okay. I imagine nothing here is anything I need. I guess there's cards I don't have yet. First of the Dragon Wards. Whoa, super poly target for Primate surely. 3 win streak, thank you, win streak, no. Watch streak. Thank you, thank you. I couldn't vote, my Twitch is bugged. Oh no. Maybe for a good reason, maybe your channel points are protected now. Oh my god, is that Mechanical Chaser the goat from the totally best format in the game? Oh, I actually got the new card, but apparently I already had it? What the fuck? Wasn't it saying there that I didn't have it? Because I bought a 3+. I appreciate the confidence in me getting lucky in the game. Hopefully I do get lucky. Hopefully that does happen. Okay, prediction is pretty much over. Let's go to the page of the pack I want, which is exactly this one. Bonk. Ouch. So what I need from here is basically just Dominus and Radiant Typhoon cards, including China. I believe China is in the pack. Yes, it is. So let's see how lucky I get. Did you know that Pacific has 100% win rate while Gate Guardian has 0% win rate? What is the sample size? Is the sample size like one match for each? Not a good side, not seeing any like ultras here, but you know, there's a lot of yellow. There's like 20% chance for a yellow pack to have a secret ultra. So there's odds that I still get one ultra. Win. I do not need win. I already have win. But any super hard pull is one step closer to fail Kid Cows. Doomsday, not particularly interested in Doomsday. Okay, that is a card that I shouldn't have yet, but I crafted it for some reason, even though I was still going to do pack pulls. I guess if I get Slime Girl in Royal, I'd be pretty happy. Who wouldn't be happy to have a Slime Girl in their life? Oh, that's the normal pack upgrading into super, not... I'd rather see a super pack upgrading into ultra. I don't know if to keep pulling because I need Spiral and Doomsday. So I guess you're kind of feel in the same boat as me. I just want one archetype and Spiral. I think with Radiant it's honestly not that much worth pulling because they don't have that many ultras. But pulling is fun, so I'll be pulling. Come on, one ultra, all I asked for. I skipped the bundle on it, I had two ultra cards. The bundle for, was it Typhoon or just this pack in general? I don't remember. I think the bundle was surprisingly good for what they have been doing lately. Like, the price actually feels worth it. It's just 250 gems on top of a 10 pool and you get a bunch of accessories. I'm going with that accessories. So I think it's a good bundle. Okay, surely the last pack will have an ultra. I don't think it has an ultra. Okay, nope, that's not an ultra. Alright, that's not a great start, but you know, gotta get the bad luck out of the way. Oh god, now I'm chained to this pack. I need to do another 10 pull whenever I can. Arm, a very classic situation. Alright, so whoever voted for my demise has won. Nobody voted for my demise, so rest in peace whoever voted for 2 or more. I'm sorry, but hooves are hooves. Copy from my deck. So I'm still not completely sure on the list, but this feels fine. I like these rages of 2 have a 2 green. I like the 3 Purovia. I don't particularly love that I'm only on 2 Ash, or that it's a bit over 40 cards, but that should be fine. And then for extra, I think Exiton you just have to play it in tier in the current format. Like there's going to be games occasionally where this card just wins you the game, going second. And then the rest of the list is kind of a back to basics, like just using what is known to work, other than WP and about everything is very, very standard. I kind of wish I had Caesar, kind of wish I had Agnum Day. I guess there will be very easy cuts for that, but it is what it is. I might still figure out a way to add Agnum Day somehow. Like maybe cut the WP. I do want to play it because it's royal, but you know. Setuna has really made pat pat pat. Thank you for the pat 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 pat. He moved the WP, I'll figure it out later. Depends on my mood, like if I'm crashing out or if I just want to try a little harder, I might get the WP. For now, I'm already trying a little harder than I was meant to, because I was initially planning to play this garbage in the DC, which is pretty fun going first, but going second, not as much fun. And like you do need to play a couple more breaks on this pile, like the 3v Karma, the reframing. But royal lesbians, yes, 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 I do not want to remove them. That is one of the reasons. Alright, let's see how this goes. Shimmy on my Kutil Aiha. Wise words, wise words. Am I saying good words? Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this hand? It will be pretty sick going second, but I'm not going second, so... I'm one crime, I can recover the banished hardness. It sounds very troll, but this might be like tier cash banish hardness might actually be the play. I don't see what else to do other than passing on Purovia. Like both options are so dog shit. Do I pass on Purovia or do I banish Havnis and try to play? And like if I just pass on Purovia, he's going to be on 6 cards. There's a bigger chance he can just negate the Purovia. You know what? Let's just pass. Like these are all hand traps. Every single card in my hand is a hand trap. If we lose for this region, then let it be. It is what it is. We didn't open playable. Alright. Okay. At Sylvie. I'd imagine Herald on Sylvie is still a fine choice. I'd potentially, yeah, I think I want to use the tier hand traps first. Because like they might get other fairies in the graveyard. Are you serious? Come on. I think I'm going to do like 2 summons, might as well just negate this, I think. Even though it feels like such a waste. Come on, go my Ravnis. Hit some fairies, hit some tier names. Do your thing. We got a lot of fairies. I think that's a decent start. Better than hitting fucking 3 Ash Blossom. So we're going to at the very least refresh the Herald. Okay. 1 Nappy, 1 Herald. We get another 2 mills from tier catch. Don't expect them to be any good, but hey, we'll get mills. And basically I'm going to be able to negate 1 spell and 1 monster. No, actually I can only negate 1. Because I only have 1 fairy in hand now. Aside for the heralds, of course. Alright, this is all I have to stop his turn. 1 orange white, and that's about it. That's not a bad negate. They're going to play through regardless, though. That is the real issue. It's one of the best negates and it still doesn't stop them. So that's kind of annoying. I just have to do it. Now he's going to recover the tails. Tails adds Azumina LZ. He just extends from there. Sylvie can send the field spell. This game is lost. We go next. Mexican handshake. The only other option was trying to play by punishing Ravnis on normal, summoning a monster that does nothing on normal. So it was not a great match from the beginning. Okay, this time I actually have starters. I can start with Very. Might be correct. The thing is that if they have both Maxi and another hand trap, then like this is an issue. Did Nappy discard? I don't think she discards, I think she sends. Yeah, I had this confusion yesterday, she sends. So Nappy discard Very is not going to trigger it. I'm considering if normal diviner is actually good, because I give up on the Herald, but I do get immediate Baron. Baron sounds fine. Like other than that, the only option is going Finsmith and hoping that he ashes Requiem, but I don't think anyone is doing that. Apollo doesn't exist anymore. Let's go normal diviner. It might be trolling because Brilliant Fusion was going to send that anyway. Wait, I do still have the... I still have the Herald. I might regret sending that because having a tier card in hand is good for Rhinoheart, but... Do I even... Like, I can just go for a Guaranteed Divine. I'll have 2 negates, I should be fine. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this one. Give me another fairy. Alright, I have 2 negates to installate my plays, I can just play the armaments. I wish I had another body, which I could achieve by normal summoning quartz, but hey, I did not do that. So this could get dicey. This could get quite dicey. I'll take my Hulkos, and if I don't hit anything else more interesting, then I guess it is what it is. Alternatively, I could use Rhinoheart effect since Subiek gets Shiren. That sounds fine. Let's do that. No Rhino effect, not yet. Get Shiren. Could get Tirkash too. Both would be fine options. From here I can even just make Dugares. Oh, I'm not on Dugares. What the fuck did I get Dugares for? Oh, Desre. Alright. You wouldn't have Herald if you did that? Exactly. I found a way, so that's fine. Where the... Oh my fucking god, I did not find a way. I forgot that Rhinoheart kinda gets punished in this situation. I'll just engraver the Shiren. Alright, that's sick. And I even hit the Shiren, that's fucking sick. Okay. We got negates for years. We got negates until like the 20-30 year format. I don't even know what I'm summoning from this, but I guess I'm summoning something. Let's do... This is the tuner. I mean, I only have one synchron, it's already summoned. So being the tuner doesn't really matter. Component shall get. These were really good meals. I expect to see more meals like this, but compared to what I was getting yesterday on the same radius, this is a lot better, let's just say that. I could make a Meritar here if I was playing it, by the way. Engraver plus Diviner does make a Meritar. There's a lot of other ways to make a Meritar with this deck. And they scoop, alright. Understandable. Now Oxtiva. But I would need so much more extra deck slots for that. As much as I would love to do that, I would need so many more extra decks. Also, I think a more interesting deck to play Centurion that mills is White Sword. Yep, that does work now. That is working, I fixed it. All I had to do was update Streamer Bot. Is this another normal Diviner angle? lose, I do have to negate it. I'm scared of normal diviner because I'm not going to have a fairy in hand for a while. So let's see this first, see if they have any hand traps they want to throw at it. Then I guess if they have a hand trap, they handle themselves for 1. And Baron Pass might be decent, who knows. It's like I can always get the Diviner in rotation at the end of the Finsmith line. To a bow. Do I have enough bodies to do that? I don't think so. I think I'm missing one body. So let's go Diviner here. I might also regret sending away the heartbeat here. Because heartbeat when I actually have a fairy in the graveyard would go pretty hard. Okay, only one fairy in hand, but at least I have a Baron. Ultimacio, Final Fantasy VIII, which turned into male. Muted. Am I muted? My OBS does not say I'm muted. Can anyone else confirm? I ain't. Okay, good. You know, I could also go to Gareth here, but it's kinda sketchy. Wait, I keep forgetting I'm not on Dugaris. Freaking Dugaris, man. Your Twitch bugged. I'm a refresh page, alright. Dugaris is like a deck. It really is. If this Pilgrim doesn't hit anything, then I'm kind of in a bad spot, but it is what it is. I chose to play a deck that can die to itself. I hit basically nothing. I guess I got one card in hand for about these cards. What did my opponent get? Oh god. Well, shuffers are pretty good against that. Pretty damn good, if I may say so. You know what? I don't feel like this is a bad spot. I'm going to have a lot of negates, pretty much. So probably what I'm doing is summoning Diviner on the next turn. Send Eva. Then I get one more negate. I could also consider just getting WP. Since WP is also one negate and SP. I guess I have until the next standby phase to think about it, or the next main phase. If Pilgrim was water, we would have milk for them. Can I bet? Oh god, please no, please no. Oh my fucking god! That's so annoying. This is the problem with one of the problems with the bow and the whoop in the current format. Now even my herald isn't doing anything. Okay, we have to try to stop this shit before it even starts. What do you do? Special one from deck. Okay, you are not allowed to do that. Let's get Pilgrim back. And this is the one, right? Since Shadow Squad is the only Shadow Squad I see. I'm not sure if Dragoons is fine to keep in the graveyard. I really don't know. Let's shuffle it though. Oh, that cringe. Hop. And now basically I'm praying that he doesn't have another push, because if he does, I am dead. Okay, show me your one card Neptune's combo. By Miku, it has been an honor. I don't think I misplay that. Like, let me see. What does the Poseidon even do? Okay, wait, hold. We're still in the game. We have to gamble our way, but we're still in the game. Tier cash. An effect of tier cash. We hit Eva. We hit Eva and Fairy Snow. Those are very, very good cards. So let's banish one of these. Wait, I can only banish one? No. Okay, because both green whites are in the graveyard. That's an issue. See, maybe even 2 green heralds isn't enough. Okay, what the fuck do I do from here? What do they want to do with these 2 bodies? I have no idea. Like, do they link it into a link too? I guess I'll fuck around and find out. Tribute from hand. One from the field, which I will be... Like, they will be able to do it even if I flipped it down. Yeah, if I didn't negate the Poseidon, then they will just get too much value from that. If I didn't shuffle the Marksman, then it will take them to Neptune's, so... There was really not much I could do about it. Unless there's a better choke point later on in the line, I'm not really familiar with Mermail vines. But basically they will always have access to the Neptune's. Target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. They're going to do Gumseal, right? You know what? I can banish this Gumseal. I don't know if it's worth it, but I can do it. I need one more. I don't want to do Diviner. Let's do this guy, sure. During your opening turn, blah blah blah, that doesn't do anything. What am I targeting? Remind me to show it to you later. Sure, sure. Triggers fanboy? At Shadow Squad, I guess they're still going to be able to send it. Wait, was there a moving Lassie effect I did not realize? If you place a card wins the field, skip the battle phase of your next turn. Oh, next turn, not this one. That sounds like a nothing burger of an effect. What do you mean next turn? There is no next turn in Yu-Gi-Oh! What the fuck? We're banishing something? I'm so confused. Lowers the Baron attack, draws one. And then they scoop? What just happened? Am I better at the game than I realized? What just happened? I guess we keep going. Easy, easy indeed. Moving the second green-white was very upsetting though. Like, I could have gotten such a nice piece of interaction there, but it's really just one unlucky move that breaks everything. That being said, I could have shuffled the green-white earlier, so I will start keeping that more in mind. Don't we know what's the play here? This is classic tier hand with too many low quality normal summons. Wingolf and Brief are pretty damn good, but I'm not sure how to use them here. It's like I kinda don't want to send Nappy when I can just normal summon or Brilliant Fusion is going to foolish it. But there's no point in sending anything else yet. Okay, I think I start with Nappy. And then once I have one fairy in the graveyard, I can send Eva. Is Grid speaking right now? What do you mean is Grid speaking? How greedy was I? I could also do the funny secret Mudor effect. I wish he would search the other guy. Yeah, this guy does it, I believe. No, it does not. Oh, it does, it does. I can use the secret effect of Keldo to add Mudora. Okay, I'll do this. Surely I'm going to get another white fairy for the Evanescent. I mean, with green white, no kind of moment. They definitely have hand traps. If it's full loose, then I'm going to be in a very, very good spot. And needless to say, if it's Maxi, then even worse. Okay, it's not Maxi. Maybe Hobbies maybe? Now that's a good question. How do I beat Hobbies? By going briefly immediately before they get her out is probably good. Because if I don't do that, they can then steal the amethyst and I get kind of punished for it. Like, I'm not going to have enough inputation to be able to make it even. No! Okay, then... The only thing I can do from here is Brilliant Fusion, search a trap, and then Vingulf. I'm not sure what to do with Vingulf, but I'll do something. Oh, okay, I'm sending Eva with Vingulf. Actually, there's a problem with that, which is I already have... Like, Eva cannot banish two with the same name. Maybe sending the Vingolf was correct, because then I would be able to summon back the Nappy. Do something with the additional bodies. Is there another negate? Okay, now could be soon. True. I think I'm actually just going for Tirkash. I'm not feeling the guaranteed hook. I'm feeling like RNGing into enough plays to beat my opponent even though I got turn skipped. I should have used Vingolf here, I think. That would give me 2 heralds. Great, feel great. Surely I'm not going to mill the second green white again. Diviner is fine. No, what's weird is that this Vingolf I might actually end up using the heralds just to send with the ball. I'll think about it. Banish, banish. Yes, yes. Like, these twin hand are just one negate, but if I go above, I can get Hulkos on the next turn and whatever Diviner does on this turn. The Diviner can make bronze, so there's that. But god damn it, I need to keep giving him cards for the Baron. This is going to be a bow. And then I keep the level 4, make Baron. Next turn... Next turn I could be summoning Diviners and Eva, but I think I just make Hulkos. What do I have in the graveyard? It's one shuffle. Then the other shuffle. Because I had to give him so many cards to not even make a particularly good board. If I do Diviners and Eva, I do get 2 more Heralds. But 2 more Heralds is 1 negate. I'd rather go Hulkos. I'm pretty sure that is the case. Prage? Yeah, I have to Prage pretty hard right now. Oh, come on! Now that is just disrespectful. How many kaijus am I going to see today? Bro, I literally don't have interaction. I have to shuffle and that's it. I have Snow, I guess, but Snow doesn't do anything into this deck. And like, it's Striker, they have way too many cards. I'll go next. If Striker has like 9 cards in hand, that's a lie. They actually have like 20 cards in hand. Because they draw so much. Oh, right, I cannot see opponent deck. I was curious how many Lava Golems he's running on. Migo, is that my game? It might be. Well, they were not on Burn. Unless they're playing Striker cards in Burn. Honestly, that might be a thing. Because like Burn builds can build to go second. So might as well play Striker cards as well. People is running Kaiju Golem because Viger, probably. Maybe. Okay, we got Maxi insulated by an orange white. Very nice. Holy Su, how about Holy give me a card? Holy give me a card. Luna White is popular right now. Got it. How about Holy though? I don't have an auto Viger. I guess my best auto Viger is Desiree, but that doesn't really work. Like, I cannot even get the attack needed to beat over it. Alright, how the fuck do I beat this deck? How do I hand trap this deck? I know they have Mad Love. I'm back, but I'm on Buzz and cannot hear. Alright, I'd say welcome back, but I guess you cannot hear. But welcome back regardless. What are the chances that they just don't have the attribute for Hovisu if I go orange white here? Nepchan, hi! Nanigaski. I don't want to discard the Diviner, I kinda need bigger quality normal summon. So Heartbeat is the discard, I believe. Yeah, I'm sending Nappy, but then Nappy gets to send something else. Which is probably going to be the Heartbeat. The other question is, what am I negating? I believe they have Mad Love in hand, that is what was revealed. Can they extend into it though? They need something to summon it. Mad Love is a dark. Dark enables both of 2 effects. I know it's probably wrong, but I feel like my best chances are trying to cut them from getting anywhere as soon as possible. High on buff. high on Buzz. I might have done that at some point of my life, and it was not a good idea. You won't think that having a couple windows open on the Buzz will keep the smoke in check. It doesn't. I mean, what? Hey, that's another orange white. Anyway, Izuna. Okay, what are you doing? You are adding a Vanquish from graveyard to hand. Why do you want a Vanquish in your hand? And what is the worst that can happen if I let him have a Vanquish in hand? Obviously, they want one of these attributes. Is this just the same logic? Like, don't let them get far? Like, they're kinda going to struggle to summon these cards now. Unless they have a Joku, something like that. Which, if they have an Izuna, they're certainly going to have the Joku. I think, as much as I feel like an awful player, and I might be for doing this, I just feel like this is my best chance. At this point, just Strike Hawk too? Yeah, let's try it. End phase, okay, nice. Turns out if you shut down your brain and click yellow button, you can do good in Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2026. This is going to be normal diviner angle. Normal diviner send Eva. No, the thing is that if I'm sending Eva, I do get an Omni in hand, but I don't get the Baron. Baron would be pretty damn sick. I think Baron is basically an OTK. I think Baron is basically an OTK here. Because I just go make Baron and then go Finsmith. Finsmith is worth 1 billion damage. Hello Kage, how are you? Welcome in. Send my other Nappy. Now, hopefully I don't have to spend the Baron Omni on Windstorm Graveyard effect. Apparently I didn't. GG. Doing good, good to know. Have you started your DC Cup grind? How hard are you going to try this DC? Casting after school? Alright, alright. I didn't sleep much, like on the previous night. I'm not sure why. I feel kind of refreshed. I guess it's still early in the day. I slept like 3 hours. Might try stage 2? Radiant Typhoon. Yeah, I think Radiant Typhoon is... I mean, obviously it's one of the better decks now. Do you have a particular build in mind? Like something standard? Are you going to do the Meta Kuzu glue with Wind Curious? Speak of the devil, and here they are. I can get like 2 pushes on their turn, because green white discard Nappy, Nappy discard Subiak, I get Tier Cash, and then Tier Cash can maybe mill into something good. It's like 7th or 8th best deck. I see, I see. I mean, I feel like there might be secret Master Duel tech that people haven't found yet. It's very recent in here. And Master Duel has a lot of cards that the paper formats don't. What are you trying to do? You are drawing 2 cards. I feel like that negate is so bad, but what else am I going to negate that is a spell? I guess the Ascendance could be decent, but it's not like they needed to get to the cross here. Is this another just quick every shiny button angle? Mitsuyami VSK9 Draco Man, Wunawite probably better. I think that does make sense. I'm not sure how good Typhoon is going second. Man is like weird, like, because they just have insane going first win rate, but going second it's kinda bad. Honestly, Man might still be better going second than Tier, because Dominus are good cards going second. It's kinda okay. Only good matchup here is Man. Damn. That is a lot worse than I realized. Okay, I'm going to negate this shit because I want my Tier Kashin rotation, I think. I think you can try negate Pog of Grid. Alright, let's do it. If matchup spread was good, deck is like fine. I see. Send Soviak. Give me 3 meals. And then I think I might as well shotgun this as well. Like, how do I get punished for shotgunning this? I don't see how that happens. You do still have 4 copies of Shina to beat monsters in Radiant Typhoon. 4 copies including the Magnamut. My cat is sleeping on my legs, but it's like 1 centimeter away from falling. No, not the Negatorino. Shina the Goat, it's such an insane card. There's a lot of insane cards tied to Wind and Winged Beasts. Not Beast destroys Radiant Typhoon. I could play Naturia Beast in Tier. It's not that hard to make. You just play Blow Up Bulb and then you can play Revival Golem if you want, even though that's kinda junk. This might be too loud again. But the biggest issue in running Naturia Beast in Tier is actually the extra deck slot for a card you can only get out by milling. There's 2 conditions. You need to mill Blow Up Bulb and you need to hold on to 1 Shuffler or the parts. I have a game where I Omega Bricked on 2 Shina, but opponent was set 5 man. Bro, Boston I finally put a single win on board. Nice. Okay, so whenever I get to...
Cent. Everything about Odeon makes my blood boil. I hate it. I despise everything about it. The names of the cards, the effects, the game plan, the tech cards, the deck lists, the gameplay. It's annoying. It shouldn't work, but it always draws floodgates and Odeon wins, like it has some luck hard-coded in. Man needs a ban. Man isn't even an archetype. Nobody would miss it. It's a piss easy to play deck for low-skill gamers who summon Apophis and make a big board with infinite grind game without thinking.
I think having a shuffler in the graveyard is going to be important. Because if they have Lemon's Gate, then I can shuffle the targets. You know what? I can make Exiton here. I feel like they're going to have a Widow Anchor for the Exiton. But it's still worth a shot. Oh, I straight up know that they have it. So Exiton isn't happening. I mean, I can try to bait it and then still make another 4. I could also Widow Knight, and then Exiton, and then Brew Infusion. How does that sound? This is going to be so junky. So I do this. I might as well use the Widow Knight on summon effect. Well, I couldn't, because of course I didn't use an extra deck monsters. Then I get this guy out. Explode everything. I want to play 12 Dominus. 15 once we get the new one. Holy shit, we have that many copies of Dominus. I really hope that at some point, like, there's a lot of people with this opinion slash desire. I really hope that at some point we get Dominus monsters. Like, maybe just 1 or 2 different monsters to tie things together, like they did with Morganite. Because the monsters in the art of the traps are so pretty. That is a droplet. We showed ban Ash. I mean, I think people do very good arguments for banning Ash. I personally don't agree with it. I personally think Ash should stay in the game. Konami needs to design engines that actually get beaten by Ash. And make going second not be all about resolving Charmis.
Arthur Daka, you sent. Striker players not hard drawing. 67 Widow Anchor. Challenge impossible.
I mean, I knew about the Widow Anchor. I did not know about the droplet. But, oh god, this is too loud. But now this is over, because I cannot prevent Fusion. He's just going to pop it with Ace 0. Six, 7. Dominus special summon that has no trigger effects will be strong. True. That's a very good idea. Let me see, where are the emotes? Look at them, they look so cool. Like, it's such good designs. It feels like a waste if they're never going to have their own card. Hello, Madoka, how are you? 0 attacks Dominus card that can special itself, then gains attack for each trap in the graveyard. That is, I like that idea a lot. The other was hard draw. You mean the one that they used during their own turn? Yeah, that was hard drawn. But if they didn't have the droplet, then I think I would be cooking that. Because I cannot OTK, but basically their entire board is cooked. I build the entire Fairylaments board. Our match is going. They're going alright. And I just bricked, so this match might not go alright. Wait, can I play Finsmith through here? Issue without Dominus Puri is you ain't closing a game, so that would solve the issue. I'm thinking if they should have something that removes cards from opponent board, or if it's enough to have them being big guys. Okay, I can either get the other Mudar in rotation, or I can normal Puruvi since I'm probably going to fuse with it anyway. I think I like this option more. Surely I'm not going to need 2 shuffles in my own turn. Surely. And like if I mill an F, then I have a Fairy in hand. Yeah, this option is better, I believe. It's kind of fucked that I only have 1 push regardless. I would say Pacifist is stun, but I see your point. I mean, Pacifist is very much stun. It's water favorite stun. I can't never hurt streamers. That's crazy. Bro is deaf on Twitch. If the Pilgrim doesn't hit, then I'm kinda cooked. This is like the most common word that you will hear from a Tiarwoman player. If Pilgrim doesn't hit, I'm cooked. That's the other Umi deck? They're 2 different decks? I thought it was the same. You can play it stun like does people know it is stun? Dynamorphia boss is basically stun. But like, I'm not saying this as a way to diss at Dynamorphia. I think a lot of things can be described as stun in this game. What am I punishing? I guess this guy. Wait, what the that was Vingolf, oh my god. I could have summoned a Diviner. I thought I was using fucking... Oh my god, I'm going to be sick. I just misplayed so hard. I could have gotten like 3 pushes, I'm going to get 0. I can get the Diviner, but how do I summon it? There's actually a way. There is actually one way. I could have gotten a huge board out of this, by the way, but I just fucked up. My Lacrima is stuck there, need to keep that in mind. Wait, what? I already used your graveyard effect. Oh my god, I keep misplaying. This is a shame scoop kind of game. I played so fucking hard. Jesus Christ. So Vingolf should have targeted the Diviner, I targeted Quartz for no reason or whatever. And then Eva should have banished. Honestly, it should have banished nothing. And then I should have kept in mind that I have already used Engraver Graveyard effect, so I should have gone straight for a bow. This is a shame scoop. 3 misplays in 1 round is too much. Summon Kairushin? Well, my opponent was on Tempai too, so there's no way that 1 shuffler won't beat Tempai. Me when normal summon Jellyfish, activate effect. Where Heralds? Heralds actually got so hard into Exodia. Or Millennium. I don't like calling pure Millennium as Exodia. Okay, speaking of stun, true. But like, you can make an argument that recycling like Heralds 1 or 2 times is also stun. Because I'm basically not letting the opponent play the game ever, and that is a win condition for most decks, not let the opponent play. And they even had the Unk hand. That's annoying. $60 card to increase the chance of having every piece in the deck. I'll play tier with DMG and Master of Chaos later. Did you cook a list yet? Only one back row is very surprising. But if that back row is a floodgate strong enough, then it might just be enough to beat me. Like, it could be Macrocosmos. Macrocosmos was the one card that single-handedly kills me. I think I have to start with track to potentially bite the Exodia negate. Okay, I see how it is. Is there a way out? I don't think so, because my entire deck needs the graveyard. Can I try to make Exiton somehow? I can make Exiton potentially. It might be possible to make Exiton. Go my nappy. If he lets me do this normal summon and lets me exit, then we might be fine. We might be in the game. Okay. Okay. Come on, give me priority. Oh my god, we might be in the game. Then I just chain here, right? RNG boost, thank you. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. Alright, that is fine. We can just destroy each other. We go Bakuretsu. Bakuretsu, la la. Oh. Oh, cannot be destroyed by opening card effects. I did not know that detail. Alright, Macrocosmos too strong. Even if I had the negate for Exodia, I'd probably like just lose to the Macrocosmos. Just open it Master Duel to get the DC gems. Are you going to spend them? Like right away? We will stream no mic this evening. Depends on how tired I am. Hello Yasin, welcome in. I would say don't count on it, but I might. Yummy cocky. Let's just go next. Like, it's not an awful hand, there's a lot of cast, but I'm going to have to beat Sprite Elf with Arclight, and then whatever other bullshit Yummy puts up. I think Considering that I don't lose any progress at this part of the Duelist Cup, and the combo is going to take a while, I will just go next. I'm loving this Duelist Cup. I went 1-11 on coin flip since I started that. Jesus Christ. I didn't have much luck with coins on past days, so I was hoping that in DC, maybe I get a bit luckier, and there is a coin flip victory. Now that I go first, watch me open like just 500 reps. 30 hours in Xenogears after a week.
Arthur, how you sent? I reached 30 hours in Xenogears after a week. Yippee.
Yippee. I wonder if you are like how close to beating the game. I kinda wish I had the Herald of Head in hand. I could not do that. I probably go Engraver for Tract Search. Just do standard stuff with Engraver, I guess. And hope that they spend Ash Blossom if they have it on... I mean, it's 60 card power. Let's do this as an Ash check. I don't think there was a prompt, maybe they're toggled off. I guess I can do a couple of summons. Keep checking for the touch. PS1 couldn't manage to have whole game together. That happens with, especially with Square. They had a lot of games like that. Because Square was extremely far ahead of everyone else when it came to cinematics. I believe they covered FMVs at that time. They took, like, let's say 90% of the PS1 disc size on a Square game was just cinematics. So they did have to split it in a couple different discs. I want better, guys. Like, this hand kinda sucks. Okay, they already milled very good. This is probably meta to build since they are playing Dispersion. So they are very heavy on Gem Knight. They don't have as many Heralds as I do. They don't have Vimgulf, but they have a lot of Gem Knight cards. Like, they play Fusion, they play Hovel Core, they play Lady Rose Diamond. Atsuviak. Wait, they're going to end on fucking Hulkawoods, and Hulkawoods can just beat over my Ruin Fusion. I guess they give us one more card in order to do that. Mill the one option. Oh yeah, they're playing fucking 60. Wait, if it's 60, then it's not meta to build. Yu-Gi-Oh! Xenogears in 1998 was like...
Arthur, Kalka you sent, in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Xenogears in 1998, was like Fairylaments in 2022. It was way ahead for that time.
They're giving me a lot of cards. Honestly, I was wondering if using Maxi on my own turn was a mistake, since they don't seem to be afraid of summoning at all. I guess it was correct. You think they try to deck out? They're never going to deck me out in my own turn. And like, it's hard to deck out here in general. I shuffle back the fusion materials, I shuffle back Herald with these guys. Make Hulk. One more card, I still have my normal. Okay, I cannot play this match. So I have my own personal opinions on Mitsu tier, so Their negative opinions. I cannot lose this match. I think they only have like one more interaction, so they're not in a great spot. Assuming they don't have anything in hand. I might make Desiree. Desiree is going to negate the Hulk. If Sequence gets popped, that's annoying. But I do get to play tier. I think it's normal diviner angle. Normal diviner discard discard Eva. Sounds fine. The only reason that might be incorrect is that if they have the negate for Barbarian Fusion, I don't get to trigger Scream. I just need to make a decision. Once I make the decision, I can play pretty fast. Homecoming does negate Prefo. Negate on that, that's completely fine. Now I go Baron, I have one more protection, I guess. I don't expect them to have anything else, like, come on, this did not open that good in fucking mid to tier. There's just no way. I'm not sure if I go for... Okay, they just cooked. Well, I cannot see the list, but I wish Mitsu tier was good, because I like Mitsurugi, the name sounds amazing. It's a zombie vampire engine. The problem is that basically every Mitsurugi card doesn't want to be milled, there's maybe 2 or 3. KCS
KCS-X7 sente, devo estar a sonhar, porque não esperava que Mikurakt estivesse a jogar Duelist Cup.
I am though, I am. Hello KCS, welcome in, very nice to see you. No, what's crazier than me streaming the game is that I'm actually enjoying the game. Mitsu, I like Tiramisu name better. It sounds like tiramisu, like the dessert. Is it an accurate translation? It is correct. It is completely correct, actually. Like, that phrase is completely correct. There's no error in that. Okay, let's just queue more. Power of Google Translate. Languages are very complex to like machine translate, but they also have a ton of years of development, so there's that. Do not know Portuguese at all. I wasn't sure, but I kind of assumed that was the case. Okay, what is this end? This end is potentially 2 pushes, but they are RNG regardless. But it didn't know. Ew. Okay, now it's just 1 push and it's RNG. Unless Sharon mills something good. Or unless my opponent just scoops. Bro doesn't know that tier can just boost to itself. Submarine.
Arthur, Nasso e o Saint. Vou tirar cochilo. Boa sorte com a DC Miku.
Okay, cochilo, that sounds like Brazilian because I have no idea what that means. I imagine it's like resting. But regardless, thank you so much for coming around, and I hope you rest well or whatever you are going to do. Resting? Yep, alright. I guess that's something that, like a Brazilian term. I wrote nap, got it. Submarine. Oh yeah, just for reference, I'm 1 day late. Yesterday was Hatsune Miku's birthday. One of the birthdays. She had 2 birthdays. So yeah, we are listening today to one of my favorite albums that uses Miku. They don't seem to have Ash. But I don't want to get surprised by Maxi or something like that. What's his shotgun breathing fusion? What's the worst that could happen? The worst is covered Ash Blossom, of course, or Impulse. I guess I didn't check for Impulse yet. Orm. How are you, Aim? I wouldn't be surprised if it's the MST deck, which is Board Breakers. They play Super Poly, which is very annoying. Like, they can even Super Poly one of their guys with my Baron. Also, there's no Impulse, I'll just go... I'll get to the level 4 and then go Breathing Fusion. Because Nibiru does not exist in the current format. Man, crazy on with 1080, that's not my decision, that's Twitch. The best I can do is personally streaming to you on Discord on lower resolution. Okay, let's go Brieful. Sucking? You mean suck?
Suck.
My potato internet can only do 1080?
Suck.
How many bodies am I getting here? I get this one. And then I guess it's up to whether I keep the amethyst or not on the field. Normally on this situation I use the Peruvian material. I think I'm actually going to do amethyst. Like, do I need all these bodies? I don't think so. 5 seconds cooldown, I believe that's about how much I put in there. Like, I don't need all these fusion materials. Or link materials, I mean. I wish I had internet. Like, shuffling back the Peruvian means one more bad meal in the deck. It also means one less card to punish for snow. Do I do normal Rhino Heart here? I don't dislike that idea at all. I also do not dislike searching the screen. Let's do normal Rhino. Yes. I didn't use my normal yet, so I go normal. No effect. Make sequence.
KCS X7 sent. If only there was a link for fairy monster that requires 2+ effect monsters to make. She was mistakenly arrested. Streamer probably.
No, don't remind me of her. Don't remind me of her. My heart cannot take it. Actually, did you guys see the new art for Ultimate Slayer? It's so good, the chibi art. I think I went to mill more. I didn't hit the diviner. Or anything particularly interesting. There's no shuffler. I'm going to mill more. I straight up have way too many materials on the field. I'm banishing this Rhino Heart. And then making WP. There we go, we got the diviner. So do I still need to mill more? Since I have diviner. Maybe I kind of want more cards in my hand. I feel like Desiree won't be fine here, but I want more cards in my hand. They better have the Dark Hoover to see through this, they might. And I better speed up. Timer is getting way shorter than it needs to be. Okay, give me shoppers and give me the goo. Give me tier backhoe. Okay. Wait. That is way too many heralds and no shoppers. That's pretty annoying. I still have Engraver Graveyard effect, so I think what I do is, oh my god, this is crazy. So I want to send Eva make Baron with this guy. I can't because every single herald is in my graveyard, even though I don't have any shuffler. So this has to be shuffler. This is so ass. Now I go. I could make a Pilgrim with Diviner. That would be an interesting one to wait for it now. Okay, I think this is what I do. Then I summon Engraver to make SP. I guess I can just do Snow. Yeah, Snow is better for that purpose. Oh god, oh fuck. I feel like, considering I milled 23 cards, I should have a much better board. I just got unlucky. I'm finding so much tier on the DC Cup, really? I only had one tier opponent, now the tier Mitsu player. Good of quick play. Yep. I've considered playing that card in tier because it's like draw 2 Milabivian Crossia. Crossia searches on summon, so I'm going to try to stop that. Like, this is the best searcher in the deck. It's actually so unfair that my board is so weak, considering how much I milled. Sure. I guess she did her job. 07 Hulkos. Now this is scary because if they have Sheena in hand, then it's too late for me to do something about it. In order for me to stop Sheena in hand, I would need to have passive of summon at this turn, which I can do with the ball, but I want to link her off first. Either that or I would need Herald in hand, but I got super unlucky with mills. Like, extremely weirdly unlucky. Sure, I guess I can banish that. I don't see why not. Actually, there's a reason to not. I could banish the... Of course you just have that. Of fucking course you just have that. Bruh. Like, none of this is going to do anything in my hands. This is genuinely upsetting luck. Okay, let's not start with the complaining. Wait, I could have shuffled that. See, I'm already crashing out. Like, I have 2 interactions left, I could have used one of them to stop the Phoenix. They can make Wind Curious. Great fly. But start quick play would make you explode or something? Maybe, maybe. Get this fucking Herald out of my sight. I'm upset at them. Banishing the Herald is a huge mistake, but like, I'm not thinking properly at this point and I don't have timer. I guess at the very least I get to fish summon the Fenrir. Timer FTK? That's probably what's going to happen. Tier Cash, I think I want to shuffle her back so that I get to add off Fenrir. Link 2 into FB, okay. And a timeout, this is cool. Okay, this scoop. So what was really upsetting about that match is that I could have basically added 2 heralds to hand very easily if I didn't fucking mill every single one of them. A ball was going to return, true. Like, come on, I hit every single herald before I hit any shuffler. How is that real? And then I should have been able to make very easy Baron too, but again, mills were way too unlucky to do that. Basically, what I'm saying is, of course it's not true, but this is what my brain is trying to tell me. I played that perfectly. And just got shafted by RNG. Of course that's not true. And that's an issue with this game for me, because while RNG is a huge factor in this game, there's also a huge skill factor. And it's easy to blame RNG when it was actually a skill issue. It's also very easy to crash out, and once you crash out, it's hard to judge if you are being if you are making the right assessment of the situation. Or like you just keep cascading misplays into more misplays. Okay, so we were talking about Apollo earlier. I still have not spent my tickets. My Draco is so rusty. Weren't you like never that particularly good at Draco? I still have her. And I'm probably keeping her until 28th of April. That's where the special dismantle thing expires. At some WD-40? Really does fix every problem. And like, I guess I could have made SP immediately. Didn't have to. I got greedy. Like, I wanted to make SP when they had 2 monsters on the field so that I can go do Snow, book 1 monster, SP banish the other, and then bring back Festival from above. Also, I was yapping. I was saying that I could stop Sheena if I had Festival summoned from above already. That is not true. Festival cannot negate from hand. Is it field or graveyard? I'm almost reaching the point where you cannot read the rank in Duelist Cup. But I was good at Branded. Your Branded was good, but let's also consider the amount of time it took you to get good at Branded. Like, if you put effort into a deck, then you get good at the deck. That's how it works. I said God, I meant good. Alright, maybe you're overplaying yourself a little, but you know, it's not bad to have that confidence. Okay, what are we doing this match? I have 2 normal summons. Can I ever get into a point from here? Well, no, I cannot get into tier from here. So I really want to normal the Reinhardt, which is kinda annoying. I think I will go Vingolfs and Nappy and play Thingsmith from there. And then if they try to negate it, I go Herald, then Eva, Shuffle back, or Banish 2. Get a bunch of Heralds in hand, and win. I was going to do DC today, but Shadowverse 2 kept me hostage. How did that happen? Was it like difficult to do your dailies, or were you just enjoying the game too much? Come on, don't negate me yet. Let me get 2 white fairies in the graveyard. I'm going to once again assume he doesn't have Nibiru and just play until I have Lacrima. Basically, check for hand traps, in my deck for mills. Give me a bunch of Conquer opponents with God Hand and didn't want to spawn chest at all. I cannot orange white that. But if they're using that first turn, they do not have impulse for sure. I feel like the arrows are going to do nothing this match, which is annoying, but I guess they can be about these cards. Also, I need to gamble my way out of this. I need to go tier cash into the graveyard, and then I need to mill well. Surely that's going to happen. Surely by milling 8 I'm going to be able to get another body on rotation. Probably Odin, yeah. Like, if it's not Odin, it has to be some weird rogue deck like Traptrix. So let's just assume it's Odin. I hit nothing. I have nothing. Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick. I don't even have follow-up. And the only interaction I have, it's probably never going to come up. Strongest tier mills? True. Okay, what was the misplay here? Okay, that's not the very least an orange white. But they still have 4 cards in hand and I have nothing. But when I was deck building this, I kinda just assumed I will never beat Odin going second, so I have no cards to beat Odin. I don't have red reboots. Stuff like that. I can do one orange white, sure. I could also consider adding one of these for follow-up. Especially considering they, like, the other Herald is probably never going to come up. At the very least, this gets me into Finsmith, it gets me into Baron, gets me into Shufflers. Step 2 pass, okay, okay. It sucks that we don't even have Engraver in the graveyard. But hey, if this gets us to Baron, then I will feel a lot safer. You can green light the field. Oh my god, you're right, you're right. Oh my god, I got so lucky in them not having the field spell. Okay, that's an issue. Because like, they have traps in the graveyard, which means that whatever they add here, it's going to be very strong. Man, why the fuck? Out of all the tier cards I could mill, I mill 3 Rhino. I think I milled exactly every tier card I could that does nothing. If I mill Havnis, I get a fusion. If I mill Shiren, I get a fusion. If I mill Scream, I get a trap. If I mill Suvek, I get a monster. If I mill Heartbeat, I get a trap from the graveyard, which could be Crime. If I mill Rhino, nothing happens. If I mill Crime, which did happen, nothing happens. They added Purge. I mean, is there even a point in making SP? I guess not before battle phase. I actually feel like SP isn't great against them, but maybe I'm seeing things wrong. Like, I don't even get to banish that back hole. I have some seconds left to make my decision before timer starts burning through the wood thingy. How much attack is audience? Only 1,000. Also, you know what? They could be on a weird audience build, like the one with reasoning. I mean, they know that I have orange white, but I guess they also have to chew through it. Oh, I don't have orange white to add. Banishing this one was wrong. I guess just adding the green one is fine. So I can only banish one. Okay, now that's an issue. Why only one? Don't I have like a green white and diviner left in deck? No, I do not. Both of my diviners are in rotation. Yucky, yucky, yucky. I need to get better at keeping in mind how to make sure I can recycle all my fairies. Neither player can add cards from deck to hand except by drawing. Okay, so that's a permanent draw. Fifth mid tier normally doesn't care about draw. Bruh, is this a tribute summon failure angle? Well, now this is a negate that I cannot do much about. Or can I? Fuck it, I'm doing the big boy play. Well, I don't know if I want to do it. I think the reason I do this before battle is to actually get the banish. Oh, right. If this card distributes, then you can special one level 2 or lower fairy from hand or deck. Okay, cooking. I guess I summon Eva? I summon a fucking green white. It's secret in some decks. In my deck it's secret in, if you like one voice, it's not so secret. Wait, they're going to permanently negate the failure, right? I do not like that, I forgot that. I kinda want to keep the mistake for one more turn. Like... Okay. Not chaining. I think the trap is not permanent negate. Until end of the turn, you are right. I don't know why I thought it was permanent. I think there's some like permanent negate on a relevant meta deck right now. I don't remember which. No, come on, come on. Come on. What's the worst thing about this is I know it's for. The worst thing about this is that he already has 2 men out of rotation. So the targets are either going to be a 3rd man or an Eldritch. Let's count on the 3rd man. But yeah, this is going to be more than enough to win, I'm sure. It could be Maxi. I think they can cut even the Maxi. The first time someone resolved this on me, they got 34 mils from like the entire deck. They didn't play anything, they just went shotgun reasoning, and they got 34 mils. Is this going to be literally the bottom of the deck? Oh my god, you're on Nut Piece too. What did I do to deserve this? How many Anubis do you play? 1, 2 Anubis. Hi Yuki, how are you? Now my favorite is negated. You need to stall until they deck out for cinema? I don't think that's going to happen. Because they can literally make 6 tank 10 monsters. There is nothing to stop them from doing that. I'm fine, what about you? As far as this match goes, I'm suffering, but as far as life goes, I'm fine. Fine is a good way to describe it. Do you even know what the Pot of Grid does? It adds 3 cards from deck to hand, right? That's what it do, Yuk. Wait, you have a 3rd Anubis? Winking away the globe is very weird into a pep. That's fucking crazy. Alright, cool deck. I don't even want to see how big it gets time to crash out. I'm sorry if anyone wanted. Like again, I'm going to blame being unlucky. They need to increase the number of tier names. That guy was mega toxic. I mean, if you're playing that deck, you are toxic to begin with. There's no way around it. The deck is very toxic. Streamer, what do you mean toxic? That's just a buzzword. I mean, the deck is extremely unfun to play. Against at the very least, I don't know how it feels to play as. And like, going second is miserable, you basically can never do anything because every card in their back row is an Omni. Do you ever negate this? I mean, I cannot negate Reaper. I'm tempted to not negate and then Maxi on the Whoopies. The normal summon has 17, their hand seems bad. You know, maybe to check out by I go Ash. Actually, winning is the most important thing to have for a lot of people, it is. And you know, I can understand it for the people where that is the case. Personally, I mean, winning is important for me too, but if I'm winning with the same deck that everyone is already winning with, then it's not fun. Okay, they did have Scout by. Sick. Okay, the other toxic thing about the audience is that the deck is literally the most go first merchant it can ever get. Because if you check the win rate statistics on Untapped GG, of course Untapped GG is not a source that you show trust completely. But their win rate is like 80% going first, 30% going second. While every other tier at deck is more like, I don't know, 60 to 70 going first and then 40 to 50 going second. Whoopis, do you like Maxi? I don't think anyone likes Maxi. Except for the birds. The birds don't mind Maxi. Okay, I think this is normal Diviner and go make Baron. Then go Briefu. Is Bruce ever coming back to Tekken? I think not. I don't think I go half this year because then they just make Nash Knight and Chomper. Maybe that's a mistake, but I'll keep Halvnis in my hand. I don't even remember who's Bruce, the Muay Thai guy. So what happened with Bruce is that don't fact check me. I'm not completely sure if this is the story. It's just what I heard. When they were developing Fakuram in Tekken, no, when they were developing Bruce for Tekken 7, they changed the design way too much that it felt like a completely new character. So they scrapped away Bruce and make Fakuram instead. And not just that, they basically chopped the Bruce into 3 different characters. So Lucky Quo has Bruce moves, Fakuram has Bruce moves, and what's her name? Josie from Tekken 7 also has Bruce moves. They literally butchered him and split him into 3 characters. Okay, that's fine. Now I can go Halvnis. Without Josie and Fakuram would replace him. It's weird because people like Josie and Fakuram a lot, but people also love Bruce. Bruce is a very missed and beloved character. Where do I go from here? I think I go tier cash. If I get enough cards to banish for Snow, I immediately summon Snow and make Baron. It's all about identity, which Bruce already had it. Yeah, he had identity, he had a lot of legacy. And like, Tekken is a very old franchise, so they should capitalize on the legacy more. In my opinion, at the very least. I'm considering summoning Rhino here and not using the effect. And then I make Baron with him. Yeah, those were the meals I was supposed to get on the previous match. Then the crime. Add Suviek. You can be target. Why the fuck did you detach Lupis? Hello? Yeah, hello? Why did you detach Lupis? Do I just get Vito from this? No, I do not. I am... all of my materials are on the field, so no, I do not get Vito from that. Lupis can come back for Typhoon? Didn't they make Reaper in my turn? Yeah, they made Reaper in my turn. Is this soft? Oh, let's get him in rotation since the other one is going to be banished. Okay, got my Omni. I still have Prevent Fusion, that's kinda crazy. I might regret doing Kit Chain 2. Because if they negate it, I don't get the guaranteed fusion. Okay, they did not negate. Awesome, awesome. I mean, it would be hard to negate when I have Bron. Yeah, let's just make Kawaido. Or maybe not, I can target the Reaper Soul. Let's do this. And this should be vital. We just need to mill Eva. I could play Finsmith from here, but I don't see the need. I'll just do this. And they scoop. GG. You should have made Reaper on your turn to set the rank up spell. That's 2 interactions on top of Whoopies. You mean on their turn? But yeah, that's probably true. They probably got way too scared of... I mean, it's Maxi, I can understand. Maxi is hoof. Easy? Easy indeed. I wonder how much I'm going to struggle once I reach the rank where you can actually de-rank. Oh my god, was that special or was that normal? That's a special, oh my fucking god. Is this really a format where you're supposed to shotgun Maxi? I mean, I know that you're supposed to shotgun Purovia. But like, that's because of normal summons. Maxi good to hand? I'm just that good? Okay, I'm going to Maxi now. Maxi got buff at being one. I actually have this conspiracy theory that the Master Duel Shuffler has increased the chance to give you one-offs. So if you play a card at 3 copies and never see it, maybe cut down to 1 copy and maybe you're going to start seeing it. It's really not going to be easy to resolve Prevent Fusion against this deck. Does this art have any alternative art in paper formats? Hold up. I think I wait. If I can get like a Herald and a Nepit and another Aqua, then they just explode. Everything to get Brifu even without Typhoon. True. I don't know if anyone else uses that keyword / term, but I like to call like negating a continuous by removing it from the field as an MST negate. I think the reason I really don't want to have this here is that she's just going to get pushed into the back hole. I think it's the Wing 2 that does that. Okay, they're done cooking. Oh my god, that's such a massive back hole. But potentially I can deal with it with Exiton. Bro, is getting his own pants. Oh my god, Slime Girl, hi. Okay, we got Nappy. Now I just need... I need a hair out on the Naku. I still need a lot of stuff. You can add one MST from deck or graveyard to hand. I'm going to assume that they already have the trap card. And phase. Okay. How am I beating this? What is that trigger? You can special one Radiant Typhoon from deck with different name. You can add to hand. And place the trap. This is the one I wish I could negate, but Ash Blossom does not stop this one. Miko, I'm stuck after losing 5 coin flips in a row. Which deck are you doing? Are you doing Brandon? Are you doing Draco? I've been tinkering with Sprite deck, didn't expect a random guy to use my code. Now I have it. I made an alt account just for the code thing. Like I already had Sprite. I sort of enjoy Sprite. I wouldn't say I love it, but I enjoy playing it. I still wanted the structure just so that I get extra ultra rare dust. They chain blocked, yeah. I might have this here. Oh, they also have Maxi. How popular is Zero Hand Trap on we Board Breaker build for Typhoon B? Also, Sheena works going during opening turn, right? Because if she does, then it's a problem. Sheena... Yeah, it's a quick effect. She just works on opening turn. So I have to ash this, unfortunately. Mill Divider, Mill Vingolf. Vingolf is a fantastic mill. I can straight up go around from here. Kalpa. Okay. Wait, that's a huge issue. Because I had the possibility of doing Diviner from hand, now I don't. I guess what I do is normal Nappy. Try to threaten the Exiton, but then they just negate it. Why didn't they count by your coach? Good fucking question. I mean, they probably got the count by from this card. Probably. I really wish I could get one more body on the field in order to do the same play of SP and Exiton. I can kinda negate or bait one MST with Scream. Kinda. I think it's worth a try. Yeah, this is going to be a real MST negate, and then they probably... I mean, if they negate the Nappy, I'm happy, because the chance of me resolving the Brilliant Fusion is slightly higher, still extremely small. Shuffle 2, that's very scary. This is another way for them to stop my Brilliant Fusion. Oh my god, now Nepirim is negated. What did I do to deserve this? Let's go Finsmith. I'm not sure what I'm doing with Finsmith, but let's go Finsmith. I kind of want to set it so I can have them like just for no reason, but there's no way that ever happens. Surely Radiant players are smarter than that. Bruh. They have too much. I cannot get passes. They have like 4 interactions I have to push this. Alright, let's go next. I cannot beat this. I'll just show him my last playable card. And then I just have 4 dead cards in hand. Excuse me? Excuse me? Hello? This is really a passive opponent. How did that happen? Hello? I mean, I'm not out of the woods. They have still some pretty fucked up interaction, if I can say so. Drop it. It looks winnable now, honestly. That one. Okay. Do I go Exiton? Is it time for the boy? Let's just wipe the entire board. Okay, and now I can make Desiree or something. I kind of want to mill just to like hit an Eva. I also kind of want to keep hitting the graveyard. On the field, I mean. But I cannot like hope to do that. After this match, mind sharing your current list? I think somehow we deviated a little. Alright, sure. What do I do from here? I cannot OTK, like he takes no damage. I have Diviner. Diviner is Scout by. It's Desra, it's Desra. Okay, I'll have used the graveyard effect. Then I go Snow. I don't know if this is WP or SP. I think both are fine options here. My timer is super short, so I cannot hit shot right now. Again, we're not out of the woods. They might just be able to break through this. It's just one SP, one negate. It was one SP, one negate. Now it's just one SP. I think I'm going to regret not making WP. With WP, I could not withstand the threat to graveyard whenever I want. Ew. Ew. Why is it so easy for them to recover resources? Arm Streamer didn't attack even though the SP activated effect. Not just that, the Accident is the same. I cannot attack directly after using Accident. I think I'm cooked. Maybe I should have like used Moon there, but I need to banish so much of my follow-up to use Moon. I actually should have targeted the Phoenix. Okay, fine, that's fine, that's fine. Crossy is not fine. Crossy does too much for the deck. I didn't know Accident had that restriction. For the rest of this turn, your opponent takes no damage. So I could attack, but I just do no damage. It's actually a harsher condition than SP. Like, what harsher? Because SP applies to the monsters, while Accident applies to the player. Which means that if you play Rex Tremendo, for example, you can attack with it even if you use SP. Oh my, this player, I can learn the good from him. What are you playing against? Oh, the Canine Cyber?
KCSX7 sent, how cooked are we? Chat, we're so cooked that we're basically a block of coal, chat replied.
We are well done. We are not whole, we are not medium, we are well done. Or a block of coal, like you say. I guess that's better. You spell cancer? Also known as spell cancer. Crab. Where's the backhoe? Where are the MSTs? Add one MST. Okay, I guess he has one MST. He might have 3 MST. The guy is so good with the deck, he became a war criminal. You either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain. I mean, that's still not OTK because I have snow, but it's such a hard position to recover from. Yeah, I cannot beat that. This is a quick effect. GG. My bad for going second. Back to the list of season 50. I mean, that is basically... That list is basically... How do I say this? It's basically me becoming a villain, I guess. Punk Radiant Typhoon, was that easy? Did you cook the list already? I had something... Okay, right, you asked me to show the list. So this is what I'm working with. The things I am unsure still are Ash Blossom. Maybe it's 3 Ash. Maybe it's 2 Ash, 2 Drop. I'm a bit worried that mills are going to bad if I go that much above 40 cards. I like the triple Ruby a lot. I am enjoying this radius, even though sometimes you kinda get unlucky mills. I like the diviners in combination with the bow. You can make Baron extremely easily with just diviner. Like there's multiple pets, you can make diviner, send Eva, and then she becomes level 3. You can make it with tier cash. Normally what happens is diviner send a level 4, such as a shuffler, and then synchro with another 4. If you go normal summon diviner, send Nappy, that's a 1 card combo into Baron. And like, basically the fact that you can summon diviner from a bow and the bow is a piece you're almost always making makes it very easy. I like Vingolf a lot. I think if you're playing this high amount of fairies, not playing Vingolf is trolling. This is a premium tier card. Cards that have a good effect in hand and a good effect in the graveyard are premium tier cards. And then what else am I unsure about? I'm unsure if like the WP is worth playing. Even about because the main phase condition is a bit too harsh in the current format. Then I'm unsure about the backhoe. Subiac, of course, you play this because like it enables Link climb lines from Kid Cavs. Crime is strong, but I don't know if I can afford to have the discards all the time for it. And like it can reduce hand quality. Heartbeat, I kinda just take the field spell from Vanquish Soul and that's why I'm playing it. Alternatively, you could play... You could Beyond the Strudo. I personally don't think... like, I love the Strudo, but on this deck I don't feel like it's necessary. I see way too many pets to Baron without it. But if you play this through, what you can do is you can get Exiton, or you can still have Exiton, and then you can play Black Hole Dragon. And now you have another way to wipe the opponent board if you're going second. Then what else? If you run Desiree, you can consider playing Fiendspit in Paradise. So I don't have the best experiences with this card on tier, but if we look at it from a logical perspective, this card is very easy to reach in board piece. Very easy to reach, especially when you are at your lowest. So it's not a bad card, even though I had bad experiences with it. Then what else? What else? I guess it's just Agnum Day is a consideration if you like fixes a lot of problems with tier. It can let you beat over big beaters. It can get you OTK very easily. I would say that Dugaris is normally very important piece in Herald tier because it's so easy to make from Nepirim or like the Finsmith lines. That being said, I haven't been breaking that much with level 4s available. Like, I don't like every single effect of this card is extremely good, it's extremely versatile. But even though I'm not running it, I don't feel like I'm losing games because I don't have it. So it's hard to recommend cutting Dugares, but I don't feel like I miss him. Maybe if I was on Agnum Day, it would be more important. Alright, what else is there in chat? I needed X-Saber support for good Beast Warrior to summon, but I misread the card, which makes it way easier. Got it, got it. I mean, if you misreading does not make you dumb, it makes you bad at reading, something like that. I guess another trap I could talk about is Meta Noise. Meta Noise is one of my favorite cards in the entire game. I have a personal bias because Meta Noise kinda kept tier playable during when Kashtira was like one of the most popular decks in Master Duel. Because you go second, you play your own Kashtira monsters, you make a Rise Heart into Zeus. Even though at high ranks players stop letting you do that, they just keep the standby effect of Shangri-La. And then if you're going first, you just search Meta Noise and that's an FTK. Just whip down the first thing they summon, they cannot do shit. Like, they need very specific combinations of cards to extend from that. What the fuck just happened? Oh shit, is this a good vine if you have Ascendus? Is that 3 pass a good vine from Ascendus? Konami make Dark Magician Girl Outart and the mate and my wife is yours. You know what, Blaze? You have good taste. You cannot go wrong with Dark Magician Girl. I mean, you don't have an Outart, but you have a billion Dark Magician Girl cards. Like, is the Shining Sark one not enough? I feel like they have a Super Poly in field. Is there a way to beat Super Poly? I guess I don't have to. Jammies! Like, how many Dark Magician Girl cards are out there? We see a lot of them here, and this isn't even now because there's all the lookalikes, there's the... Is it... No, this is not it. What's her name? Is it Gaga Gaga Girl? Yeah, there's this one. I mean, it's not Dark Magician Girl, but this is basically a Dark Magician. And then we have the recent support from the paper formats, the frame break card. There's 2 frame breaks with her in the art actually. This one is probably the best art that she has. This one is very good. Like, do you guys think there's something better than that? And if yes, which one is it? I kind of like this one. Like, Dark Magician riding a dragon is pretty badass. Normally I should have a bridge from Punk, but that will get me Radiant Typhoon and Runic Fountain. Oh, Jesus Christ. Actually, Runic is one of the reasons I want to craft Radiant Typhoon, because I like Runic a lot, and Radiant Typhoon can be played with it. Unfortunately, Master Duel is the format where Runic is hit the most. They have only one fountain. I don't think one fountain is enough. Especially when SP is the card that exists in like every deck, one fountain is not enough. But yeah, speaking of Radiant, how many gems do I have? I'm back in Runic. Yeah, I'm basically crying about Runic not being playable. And saying that Runic is one of the reasons I want Typhoon. Alright, let's pull for Typhoon. We got a guaranteed ultra card this time. Start a prediction. Start prediction. How many ultra cards from a pack? Let's do same thing as usual. So less than average, exactly average or above average. You have 2 minutes. And I'm going to the toilet while you guys do the prediction thingy. Runic Radiant Typhoon, that is one of the variants I want to play, yes. Alright, be right back. So, okay, be right back, but first let me again do the talk of this pack. I want Dominus and I want Radiant Typhoon, I don't care about anything else. Be right back. Hello. Can my model like fix itself, please? Okay, this looks fine. Orm. But Cleric? True, I guess getting the Cleric would be fine for the Assault mod line, which I already got this card even. From what you told me, you don't really need anything else. So I guess if I get the Cleric, I do not dismantle. Like, she's cute too. Being cute is very important when choosing which cards to keep. It is generic. Yep. Alright, let's see what did you guys vote on the prediction. You guys are once again believing that I am going to win. Alright. 10 pulls, here we go. Holy shit, okay, I think I don't even need to watch the pulls. I can already click that you guys won. Easy win. I'm not sure if you win anything, because everyone voted the same, so do you really get any points? Goki. Awesome. Okay, I was getting so many shinies, I was kind of expecting to get this one shiny too. They look so cool. What is like the war here? Is he like a wind dragon? She's a thunder dragon, something like that. Twin Tempests of Celestial Thunder. Honestly, should have been its own archetype. They're not too late to turn it into an archetype. They could like call it Celestial Tempest. Thunder with JP gods. Got it. Assault mode, activate. Okay, Crosshair, that is a good pull. I do need 3 copies of her. She reminds me a lot of my main in Tekken. Ember also noticed this, like she has the same hair cover, the skin cover is kind of similar. And like I guess a very vibrant cover ad quotes. For those wondering, my main in Tekken is currently Miari, the Madagascar girl, the latest character. On with the rich getting richer. Well, the poor can do alternate strategies. Okay, do you need more than one card? Do you need more than one copy of this? Because I kinda don't want to dismantle alternative art, but can you even call this alternative art? This is more like a misprint. This isn't even alternative art, this is a misprint. You guys told me about it on the previous stream, I kinda didn't get it. But then I googled about it and yep, I get it now. Normally 2? Okay, then I'll keep the second one. Wait, I'm getting conflicting information. But I'm very conservative about the Sting card, so I'll keep the second. Regardless of whether you play 1 or 2. Never mind, might not be that complicated, I always forget Saryuja. Yep, Saryuja is a card that does exist. And is currently being abused by one of the best decks in the game. I like Mega Vedette, I know what? It's just like just a gremlin with again very vibrant colors. And I guess it has some interesting details. Like there's the clouds, there's a lot of thunder or lightning bolt iconology, if I could say so. Then you got waves on like the ends of the cloak. I think it's very cool. Color palette is pretty nice. I like it a lot. Honestly, I feel like this is analogous color contrast between the purple and this vibrant green. Like if I go to Adobe Color, I think they changed the name on that. But yeah, now it's just called Adobe Color. Adobe. Let's see, how did this work again? It's been a while. Okay, complementary, that's the name I was looking for. I just want to do this with 2 covers. Give me one moment, I'm trying to figure out how this program works again. Okay, let's stare at Mega for a while streamer is doing weird streamer things. Actually, I'm not sure if I can do that, because I need Photoshop for this. And I might be unable to launch Photoshop with the VPN. Unfortunately, we live in an era where you can't even launch Adobe programs with VPN. Wait, did I get Queric without noticing? Smirking MF? So I screenshot this, I paste it onto Photoshop. I make sure that I'm not showing suspicious things on stream. And when I say I make sure I don't show suspicious things on stream, I mean, again, then I use the eyedropper thing. Where is the eyedropper? I'm so out of practice on this kind of program. Copy the academical code, paste it. How do I paste this? Excuse me? Change cover. Then copy the purple. Bro, it was so much easier to use this before. Why is it letting me freely? Okay, I have to show what I'm trying to do. So this is not supposed to be freely movable like this. I want it to be on a straight line. But yeah, already it's true, like the green complements this purple. So yeah, that's how, this is scientifically 2 colors that complement each other very nicely. Oh, okay, I see which query you meant I got. I mean, I think I'm not going to dust that, it's just like very low rarity. I don't get anything from it. How many fucking Goki super cards am I getting? Okay, last ultra. Fuck it, give me another Shin. Okay. No Royal. No Royal, no foil, fine. Good pull though. This is... I got compensated for the previous pack, kinda. Actually, not really, because if the average is 2 ultra per pack and I got 0 from the previous, I'm still below average, even though I got 3 ultras here. I got fucking 4 copies of this guy. So how much am I missing? Oh, I literally do not have new ultra cards to dismantle. Let's dismantle Goki from Tekken, also known in the West as Akuma. Okay, he did exist in Tekken. I accidentally made the joke without realizing. So I'm missing, let's see... Still quite a bunch. But since we're on the topic of crafting new decks, I guess I could talk about which decks I'm looking forward to in the future. So the one I'm the most hyped about getting support is Shadow. I mean, it's a fusion deck that does things when sent to the graveyard. Of course I'm going to be a Shadow enjoyer. And like there's the new Wendy Retrain, she is extremely cute. I guess she actually has a color palette similar to Megava. She has the purple and green. And then, what do I want after Shadow? There's a couple. Somehow my brain is like blanking out, but there's a couple I want. Am I really forgetting every single card that is releasing in the future? I guess I want a branded support, but that's kind of like whatever. It's going to be seen mostly in Draco Tail and other generic decks, so who cares? I know that there's like 2 archetypes at least that I actually want, but I'm just not remembering them at the moment. Well, shit, I wanted to talk about this, but my brain is not braining, so let's just queue up. You miss 8 Ultra Cards for Punk Radiant Typhoon. It's like, it's weird, because Radiant is cheap, technically. But Konami has been milking the player base too much. Miku refund points. Yeah, got it. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, we shotgun the Perovia. Now we hope that they either get turn skipped or they give me infinite draws. Ew, that's the deck where Perovia really doesn't do anything. These OSTs from Alputa? Yeah, it's an album called, what's the name? Okay, it's a band called Out That Jazz, and they just make jazz covers of things. And the album is Giveaway Jazz too. So every song in this album is just a jazz cover of Giveaway soundtrack. Joe Hisashi songs. Is he the composer for every Giveaway movie? I am not sure. God, I want to negate this because, you know, Draco Tail basically does one fusion, goes +5. But there's so many cards that he can have that I'm still going to explode into. And like, it feels so bad to spend the Herald without even getting to destroy something. Wabubu. Now Wabubu fuses. At least you got to draw. Yeah, I guess I got to recycle one card. One card, not exactly enough to win going second. I mean, I'm basically negative at the moment. I have 3 cards to beat whatever board he puts out. One of these cards is Shiren. If I don't get to use Shiren effect, then it's like super low quality normal summon. Let me check on Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta to figure out what potentially unreleased archetypes there are that I might want. Okay, Kivertoon. I remember now. I want to play Kivertoon. And I want to play the Spellcaster swap, where you get to use Charmers and Fairy Tail. And that's it. That's the 2 decks I was forgetting. So I'm looking forward to play Shadow, Branded, Kivertoon, and Spellcaster swap. The start save? What do you mean the start save? With Witchcrafter? Yes, with every fucking spellcaster in the game. I mean, Witchcrafter package is probably going to be quite small, but Vacuum of Light is very good. Verre is too cute to cut. I have the Royal Vice Madame. So yes, I will be playing, including Witchcrafters in the deck. And not just that, there's the new, literally new Witchcrafter cards, the Maid of Endymion and... is there a new Genny? I don't remember if there's a new Genny. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. There's those new cards that are basically Witchcrafter cards. Horn, Sting, and Flame, so they have the full set of traps. I have very low expectations for this duel. You know, this is a honest low to the ground deck, so their board is kinda unbreakable and they recycle Mixie and all that stuff. And being able to banish my monsters from the graveyard is not nice when playing the armament. Even Exiton doesn't feel like it does enough. So that's kind of a problem. But I think I go normal Rhino here. And then he's going to use... The thing is that he's going to pop too. Like, I want him to sting whatever Rhino Heart sends and then do nothing. But he is most likely going to use Guvamel as well. Okay, hear me out. I don't think I just click buttons because this game is done regardless. Ash Possum, okay. Okay. Okay, winnable, maybe. I still have to deal with Guvamel somehow. I got Quater designated. That's the craziest thing I've heard in possibly this entire year. What are the odds? Immediately hits Engraver with a Sting. That's alright. I will go Exiton. Maybe I was supposed to wait for him to use Gulamel and keep cooking. So using Exiton here might have been a misplay. Because he's still going to have Gulamel usable. That's completely fine. That's good for me, in fact. I don't need that body. I might regret those words because my engraver is banished, but I believe I don't need that body. I just need to cook with tier. And like if I can reach sequence, I can fusion Lacrima recover the banished engraver. Okay, brilliant fusion saved my ass. I don't know if I want to send the Shiren. It's probably correct because this is worth so much push. Sure. I feel the way the Shiren, then I guess we have a more reasonable chance of milling it. Is the 5 mana in hand? That would be a problem. Perfect hand for Punk Witchcrafter. Bro had Ash Mourner, Monster Reborn, and fucking Crossout target. Damn, that's a crazy hand. Okay, they do have 5 mana, that's an issue. Like 5 mana on Kid Cowboys is so strong. This is one of the reasons the armament died down when Dracotail came out, and I crashed out so hard over those formats. Draco is a lot less popular now, it's still one of the best decks. But when Draco was like every match, then the armament was just kind of suffering. I do have Rhinoheart in the graveyard. I think this is send Shiren make Kavido.
Goldfish PhD sent. Did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions on playtime? Sign up and enjoy Eorzea today.
Hello Fishy, how are you? Welcome in. I mean, I'm aware it has a free trial, I don't know the details, but we did play that game for a bit. It's the pastime here to be annoying. I appreciate the annoyance. I appreciate the chat activity. Recycling draw is like whatever. I can play under draw. Yeah, I can make Kawaido from here. I'm not sure if Kawaido is that amazing, because, like, it's just Kawaido, I don't have follow-up. Not even on my turn, let alone on turn 4. I think I know what to do. No, I'm missing one body to do what I want to do. Man, I'm missing one body. I want to go a bow and the bow can resummon Kawaido, but I'm missing one body. Yeah, I already went through Requiem, unfortunately. So, the card in hand is draw. They're going to need to top deck a very good card to be able to play the game. I can still banish that, because the mandatory effects go before triggers, and triggers go before optional effects. Okay, what is your top deck? Show me. Also, do you have Vurguva? You do not have Vurguva. End phase. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I might have a chance. Oh my god, there's even the Vakrima. This is already misplay. I needed to use Vakrima effect in main phase. Or Requiem effect, I mean. Herald, that's amazing. I feel very safe with this Herald. The SP being where she is kind of needs to. Oh, come on. Okay, I know that the other card is draw. So I'll just negate this. Punish Nappy? Sure. Or send Nappy, I mean. Now let me introduce you to how much Finsmith can play under draw. We are witnessing war crimes under draw. The war crime is how weak the armaments is right now. Mehli being in jail is a war crime. We need to... Oh, never mind. I was going to say I need to summon back the Kawaido Heart, but I kinda can't do that because I don't have a discard for a bow. Now summon the one that is banished. And now I just punch. 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 GG. That was... What hand trap did I use? It was just a Puruvia. My opponent, I'd say, probably misplayed at some point. I guess they let me get away with Exiton. But this was going second into a bad matchup. Tier has bad matchup into Draco. So kinda happy about this match, I guess. That is a lot of top 10,000. Yush. Okay, what do we do with this hand? I really wish I had a Herald to instivate whatever I'm trying to do. Or like it's an easy way to discard the Eva. Since I don't, I basically only have one push. And it's like not an amazing push. Oh my god, come on. I cannot beat it. Like, some hands I can like make a decent half board. This is not one such hand. Exiton unfortunately does not work until opponent battle phase. So we can just exit and pass, sadly. This card is amazing, but it's not the best card in the game. I gotta chill. I'm putting too much weight on his shoulders. I'll do SP pass, I guess. I guess I can get it in rotation. It's not amazing. I don't give him a card. Okay. Set Heartbeat. Heartbeat can send Eva. Okay, this is extremely bad, but you know what could have been worse? Oh my god. Why has God abandoned me? You know what? You go, Bessie. I miss Mavis. I feel like I don't hate Mavis as much as most people do. Wait, he might... Does that unbreak me somehow? No, but I do get to head out something now. Sure, take your free summon. God doesn't exist. When you play this game, that is a conclusion you can easily reach. I have two negates, I have SP, I have Heartbeat. I'm just missing a lot of follow-up. Do I make Dormouse stuck in banishment? Is it best to negate this or negate her effect on the field? Like, how do they recover her from banishment other than GWC? They don't. They need exactly GWC. Tempted to add Diviner for follow-up. Marcher. I feel like I don't have to care about that. There's better negates. I could consider, like, punishing a body. A body that actually does something, which is the case with Vinguribo. Like, punishing a Malice body isn't going to do anything. Oh my god, that recovers normals. I'm an idiot. I forgot that works like that. I'm so used to Marcher just recovering Marcher. They even have the normal. I'll head out this because it's still hard for him to find the white rabbit, I think. Unless they go straight into Binder, that could be an issue. But if they go straight to Binder, I can also just negate her. Now splash. I have two shufflers to stop the splash. Which splash? I can even SP the splash. And then it's like super hard for him to extend. He can only summon Cybers now. It's so hard for him to extend from here. Extend this? Extend handshake, my dude. Is that one? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I mean, I can heartbeat, but I need a diviner for follow-up. I'm probably going to regretting not doing it, but like, it's my follow-up. And that's a much better heartbeat target. I think I shotgun this. Yeah. I see the vine. I see the vine. I have to hope that the other card is like a quick play. Because I cannot negate traps. They have a March share in hand, right? Is the card in hand known? I don't remember. There were 3 March shares in rotation. I don't remember. 2 March shares in rotation. I don't remember where one of them went. Now, this could be an issue because I'm going to have no fairy on my hand for a moment. Yeah, that's an issue. I mean, I can still play Finsmith. But Finsmith is not guaranteed to win the game because I am not on Agnum. GG? G fucking G. I wish I was good at Mavis. Like, judge me? I actually like Mavis. I think the archetype is like super cute and it's very overtuned, very custom. But I like the idea of the playstyle. I like the traps. I like the condition dodging like targeted effects with the traps. I think as overtuned as it is, it's a very fun and very cute archetype. If my girl, where did you learn that from?
Goldfish
Excuse
PhD
me?
sent. If my girl and Moyi are both drowning and I can only save one, you can catch me at my girl's funeral, revealing worms in my hand and summoning tokens to synchro into Xixiao and add Long Yuan to my hand.
Where the fuck did you learn this? Hello? I go to any ranks to shitpost. I see. Okay, this is one of the hands where I wish I had Dugares. Dugares here would very likely give me extra push. I have literally 0 push. Oh, never mind, I can do this. I have to gamble for more. Saved by MD prompt? Oh my god, come on. I literally have nothing. So it's never happening, but I'll try to deck out. It's super hard to deck out in current format since like the best decks have our turn 0 plays. And we also have to keep in mind that I'm trying to deck out when I started with technically 0 pushes, only 1 push, but it's RNG dependent. So let's just say I don't have the best odds at the moment. Okay, you have an interaction. Show me what it is already so that I can go next. Hello. But yeah, if I had Dugares, I could normal snow, make Dugares, draw 2, discard 1. That would be very likely to let me extend. You do want to negate sequence. This is normally a card you really want to negate. Okay. There is a chance that, like, their only real hand trap is Ash Blossom, everything else is fake. Mill 5 for both players. This has to hit. If it doesn't hit, I'm done for. It hit. It hit. And I still have my normal. And he is playing... What the fuck is this shit? Oh no, they're going to draw into Sheena. I need Baron. I need Baron or Hulkavus, like, as soon as possible. I can shit out the Rhinoheart. Like, Rhinoheart is worded in a very strange way, and because of that I can now summon him without an easy card. This is all about being able to... Wait, they play that? This is all about me being able to get a negate for summons on the board before he draws Sheena. I kind of want to high roll with Tirkash. Because this can open more plays and it also mills 3 from him. The problem
KCSX7
is...
sent. Streamer is unaware that he will not activate a quick play here and trigger the opponent's Crocea to fulfill the Sheena requirements. But no one tell him that.
Oh my god, thank you. Okay, Max is live. Thank you for reminding me that you, like, need a wind monster on the field or whatever. We still got so many summons left that we can do. That's Hulkavus? That's Bingo. That's an ever. Oh my god. I can do like a billion summons still. And I got Heralds. G fucking G. Alright, that was a great match. Sheena works only if they have a wind on field. I really forgot that detail. Yippee! We got 2 packs, I guess I'll pull them. Save replay, save. I'm thinking about ending the stream soon though. I'll probably just yap a little bit and like maybe do dailies on Gershon one before I'm done. Maybe not. Maybe it's better not. Like maybe I just yap about Master Duel since that's what most of the viewers here I assume are for. And then send you to another Master Duel streamer. That was a good stream though, good matches, and like, that was a good match to end, I suppose. Good streak to end. Purave is the purple Pyrotel, cute guy. I want to pet him. I'm so annoyed that they decided to add Pack Fever to the Duelist Cup Legacy packs. Is there anything that isn't Pack Fever in here? Is there a single good card in here? This card was good in 2010. This card was good in like 1998. The robot dog is? Which one? There are a lot of dogs. Mechanical magical hound. Is this the robot dog? It is a machine. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target one face-up spell or trap your opponent controls. Return to hand if you do special discard. It's pretty interesting. Has a graveyard effect. Is this a tier card? Thoughts? But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to finish the DC grind on stream. I am going to be closing the stream now. I need to find someone to send you guys over. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. I am very satisfied with this deck list. Like, the radius feel good. I feel like I have a much better chance going second than with most previous tier builds. I still wish that Konami would unlimit some names. It is my opinion that since we are moving on to Jush format where the stronger archetypes have turn 0 plays, then they should at least give us Havnis to 3, Tier Cash to 3. Tier Cash to 3 is something that we never had in Master Duel. So I feel like it's a lot stronger than I realize. Like, this card is extremely good. Or like, they could give us Subject to 3, I have no idea why this card is at 1. It's the best tier backhoe. But I feel like there's no reason for it to be at 1. Raid Kawaii Urbi. Who the fuck is Kawaii Urbi? Let me do some investigation. I'm feeling very... Oh, we could trade Kage. Mazuki series. Okay, I do like the idea of trading like a small streamer. I like that idea a lot. But Kage was here and like Kage is very chill guy. And Kage, I don't know what's going on. I guess maybe because he didn't stream for so long, he's pulling pretty low numbers for what he used to pull. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep an eye out on Kawaii Yurbi. But I will be hiding Kage for today. And honestly, like, I have a lot of respect for KCS because he has been long time follower and it's very enjoyable to see him in my shot. So, fuck, I meant to shout out Kawaii Urbi, not KCS, but you know what? KCS does stream sometimes too, so he gets a shout out. Honestly, Mazuki's run is not for everyone. It's not for me. I tried it. It's way too painful. Like, most matches are just, like, even when you are playing Master Duel on a tier deck, it's already suffering. So if you are playing Masochist, then it's real masochism. Like, you're basically praying for the next opponent to be a bot that is going to insta-scoop or like a self-decay deck, and you are hopeless if they're not exactly on those conditions. So yeah, Masochist was not for me. I tried it, I did not enjoy. Slash Raid, SN Kage 1, Kage, my goat. Let's see, what is he even playing? Oh, he's on Radiant Typhoon. That comes in handy because I do need to learn the deck. I see that he's on the Performa POW build. I wonder if he's doing the same thing as Metakuzu. Sending it with Wind Curious. But yeah, thank you all guys so much for coming around. I don't know if I will be streaming tonight without microphone or if I come back tomorrow, or it depends on my free time, on how tired I am, and how, I guess, just my mood in general. But yeah, bye bye, and good luck to you as well when playing Duelist Cup.
Goldfish PhD sent. I cast Streamer Explosion.
Bakuretsu wa wa wa.